High school football week number 3, taking a look at another matchup as the Strasburg Rams set to take on the Rock Ridge Phoenix out of Ashburn. And last week, Strasburg defeated Broadway 22-0, holding Broadway to only 86 yards of total offense. Now joining me, the head coach of the Strasburg Rams, Tripp Lamb. And coach, just looking at that stat right off the bat, holding Broadway's offense to only 86 yards, that must be a great stat to take away from this 22-0 victory.
Yeah, it definitely is. The most important stat that we always talk about for defense, and it's really the only stat that we look at on as far as a team stat on defense, and that's points allowed. So obviously, the 87 yards, that helped us reach our goal of keeping the points allowed down because they didn't score any. So I think it's kind of unique that's really the only one that we look at is our points that we give up. We don't worry about yards. We don't worry about, anything like that. We're looking at points scored against. So, we were able to get the shutout there, so that felt pretty good.
So looking offensively to Kai with another great performance, only putting up 22 points there. Was it mainly in part of Broadway's defense as well, or what were you seeing out of the offense?
I thought the offensive line was playing really, really good. Hats off to Broadway. They really made some things difficult for us with some things they were doing. We were able to make some adjustments to some things they did, and the kids handled that really well. But Broadway's a good football team. They're going to win a lot of games this year. So we were very happy to get those 22 points. We're not shirking that 22 is not enough. I mean, we're just trying to win the game, and, we're glad to have done that.
And just looking at what the Rams have done so far with the run game, looking to continue that as well, and looking at Rockridge, your opponent coming up this Friday night, just take me through what you want to eliminate from Rockridge come Friday in order to secure the victory in a sense.
Rockridge, their skills are definitely their strength. They've got two receivers that are really, really dangerous. Can't remember the guy's name right now. His number 2 is really good. They've got a couple guys out there that can really, really hurt you. Their quarterback can hurt you with his arm and with his leg. So those are some things right there that we're going to have to take away right away.
Obviously, Strasburg Rams so far 2-0 so far this season, but how has practice been with the record, and how are you sort of keeping your team on track to stay in the moment, stay in the mindset, getting set for the next game ahead?
Our guys have done a great job of coming to practice every day and getting after it. We really have been putting them through some pretty grueling practices here, really all year, but as the season goes on, I mean, we're still rolling. Like today, we ran 72 plays on offense and team. So we're really, going at a good pace. I say 72 plays. It was only about 6 of them, about 20 times a piece, but that's just kind of what we do.
Absolutely. Once again, Strasburg and Rockridge face off on Friday night. Always so gracious for his time, the head coach of the Strasburg Rams, Tripp Lamb. Coach, as always, really appreciate it. Looking forward to catching up with you soon.
Thanks, man.